listen to me. The 24 elders are bowing before the throne and they worship Him.
My God.
But they cannot worship like you because they don't know redemption. They don't know what it means to be washed in the blood. They don't know what it means to be delivered. They don't know what it means to be saved. You and I know. So when you say, I give you all the glory, you say to Him, I worship you with everything that's within me. And worshiping is not singing a song. Worshiping is living. So we bless you.
Pastor Dion, ik heb hem vol bullets geschiet. And the intention was never to skip him for bullets. I wanted to blow him away. So, but Pastor, thank you again for this privilege and this opportunity. And I trust that what I'm going to share with you tonight, that you will hear my heart. I'm going to perhaps upset a few religious people, but that's my intention. Because religion is, our church knows I say it, and if you agree with me, listen to what I'm saying. Religion is demonic. Jesus never died for religion. If religion was of God, we would never have what we have right now, division in our churches. Then you wouldn't be Anglican and Baptist and Catholic and 7 days and all of that. That's religion. Jesus died for relationship. You have a relationship with God that no one else has. And so when I come tonight, I want you to hear my heart, because I am exceptionally burdened in our day and age that the Church of Jesus Christ has become more of an place of entertainment rather than a place where sinners come to worship. So I'm opening and making a statement by saying, if you read scripture, every single time you read about worship, it was about the sinner. There's never been in worshiping God When he speaks to the woman at the well, she was a sinner. When he speaks and he's in the house of Simon, the woman that anoints him is a sinner. To the point that they even said that he associates himself with sinners, with wine bibbers. In the Old Testament, Abram wasn't saved when God called him to be a worshiper. In the Old Testament, there wasn't anyone who understood sacrifice that hadn't been told by Jesus or by God how to do it. In our day and age, we have made worship a church thing. We have made worship a song. In the days gone by, people understood what it means to worship. And so tonight I titled my little sermon, When Sinners Worship, God Takes Notice. When sinners worship, God takes notice. I'm not God, so I imagine things. I'm almost thinking that God is sick of religious worship.
That's right.
I'm almost saying to myself that if I was God, I would be sick of worship. People who doesn't understand the depth of worship. Right now, I work at a school as a pastoral counselor 3 days a week, and I go to school and the principal said to me, "Oh, it was a church last night." So I said, "Why? You can't wait cakey?" I say, "No, it was Ash Wednesday." I didn't even know it was Ash Wednesday because, and then you know in Ash Wednesday word alles toegemaak in pers en dat jy kan nie jy gee op en jy kwaza en al die goedes en na Ash Wednesday kan jy maar weer vloek en sulke goedes doen. And then the Lord said to me, "Why don't you stop a moment and don't judge? Because that sinner's worship might be more real than your pretense."
Wow.
And I'm going to demonstrate to you when Jesus visits a home. When Jesus visits a home, Simon is so excited to have him there. They lay out the table. And the invited guests that sits there are all of the top brass. So I firstly want to say, when sinners worship, God listens. Then I secondly want to say, every sinner that worships him was nameless. If you read in Luke chapter 7, you hear the name of Simon, but you never hear the name of the woman. She's just called a woman. Nameless. And so Jesus sits there, and this woman walks in. And the first thing the religious people say, if he knew who she was, he wouldn't even allow her to touch him. And Jesus sits. But not one of them is bold enough to say it to him. They think it. And then he turns to Simon and he says to Simon, "Simon, what have you done since I came in here?" He says, "Since this woman came in, she hasn't stopped washing my feet with her tears." "Simon, I know your name. I know hers as well. But you don't even know who she is. According to you, she shouldn't be here.
Sure.
I want to say this to you. Church is the most difficult place for sinners to come to. Because of the judgmental spirit that operates when they worship. You see, we've associated worship by lifting of hands and by all of those kind of things. And yes, that's good. But when a sinner worships, it worships. Watch a sinner worship. Who you've ever seen a sinner worship? Watch a sinner worship. When a sinner worship, it stands in the presence of God, and all it does, it weeps. On Sunday morning, we had this couple. We've got, they with me for what, 13 years since we started the church. Or he's not saved, but he loves his pastor, and we're gonna get there. And then this, I called Darren up and I said to Darren, we're taking offering, our tithes and offering. We don't call it tithes and offering, we say we sow seed. And as we sow seed, I say, lift your seed into the air, and we wave it before the Lord, and I say, you speak blessing because you're the sower, so that you can know there is good soil, and you need to declare the harvest for which you're sowing your seed. So we say that. And then I get Darren to come sing, Made a Way. The sinner sits, and all he does, as my son sings, is weep. And that was the purest form of worship that happened in that church on Sunday morning.
Sure.
You know why? He never pretended. It was so deep that all he could respond was like the woman when he sang, and all she did was weep.
Sure.
While everybody else was judging. You see, when sinners worship, God hears them. For God understands that a sinner says in his mind, nobody knows my name. And because nobody knows my name, I feel as if nobody understands and cares. But then he encounters a God who never pushes him away. You know why sinners can't come into our church? Because we expect them to be dressed a certain way. We expect them to act a certain way.
Sure.
Sinners are uncomfortable in church. And they've never been uncomfortable. We've made them uncomfortable. Because we've created an atmosphere that's worship religiously, but not sinners worship. Our churches aren't conducive for sinners to worship. Because if a sinner worships, it draws them. Not to the church, but to the God of the church.
Amen.
And this woman, as she comes, because the third thing I want you to understand, a sinner when he worships doesn't care about his reputation.
Come on.
Wonderful Jesus. She couldn't care about her reputation. They knew she was a woman
Yes.
of loose living. Yet her reputation to Jesus didn't matter. You see why sinners don't like our church? Because we know their reputation. That's why we judge them. Have you seen the others that sat around the table? That's why they asked the question in their hearts if he knew, because they knew her, so she wasn't welcome in his presence. But they never understood that he knew exactly who she was, and he knew that her worship was more important to her than to him. I'm gonna say something now crazy. You see, worship is, we've made it about God when God made it about you. Because if you understand the depth of being saved as a sinner, and you begin to worship, and God looks upon you with so much favor, because He sees the worship that you offer is without judgment from your heart. Now I'm going to say something. God doesn't need your worship. Do you know that? Because He gets 24-hour worship from the elders. He gets 24/7 worship from the angels. But when you get down, your worship becomes an offering to Him about you. We've been told we must lift our hands, but God says, you see, even when you pray, I catch your prayers in a bowl and it becomes a fragrance to me. Now if something becomes a fragrance to our God, it's not about Him, it's about you.
Amen. Amen.
And so when this woman worshiped, she emptied herself so that He can fill her with Himself.
Hallelujah.
See, sinners understand worship. They understand worship to the point that when Jesus speaks, they believe Him more than they believe you and me. You see, we tell people how bad they are. Jesus told them how much potential they have. You see, the gospel that we preach is a gospel of condemnation, where Jesus says death brought the gospel of life. I've come that you might have life, and not just have life, but have it in abundance. And that's why, listen to this, when this woman sits to worship, God says this woman has more faith than the righteous people in the room. The sinner has more faith, because at that moment, faith was the thing that made her do what she did.
That's right.
Because you can't worship without that.
That's right. Yes.
No, Sarah. The hardest thing to do is to believe in Jesus. And it is. Because we're believing in a God whom we've never seen. And that's called faith. But this woman saw Him, but she didn't know who He was. All she knew is He was someone great. And so when she went to worship, she declared faith. Crazy stuff, man. She declares faith over someone that at that point in time didn't even disclose his identity. Because there was no Peter on which the rock, on which a prophetic statement was built.